my channel. Today I am going to be doing a first impression of a lot of LA Girl cosmetics. You can purchase LA Girl online on their website, which I will link in the description box below. All this stuff was gifted to me. They do not know I'm making this video. They did not ask me to make this video. I have just been really interested in LA Girl, and I wanted to see if this was worth the hype. So we're just gonna kind of play with a whole look using LA Girl cosmetics, and let's get into it. First thing I have is the LA Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. I'm gonna just put that on. I really love how smooth it's feeling. So, not a ton of product I don't feel like, but quite affordable. It's a clear silicone finish kind of a feeling. It really feels nice and smooth and soft. And I'm trying to see if there's if there's silicone in this. But it says help smooth and fill in fine lines and pores, paraben and fragrance free, enriched with vitamin E. It reminds me of the Bare Minerals Prep and Prime a little bit, but even smoother. If you guys have used that, that's a good comparison to this. Next, I'm gonna move into the LA Gros Pro Bb Cream. It's a high definition beauty balm, and I have the shade Light. This is an all-in-one skin beautifier, primes, moisturizes, and enhances skin. It's paraben free and fragrance free. So I kinda already put some primer on, but I will try this out. I'm gonna use my F80 from Sigma, and then I'll go in with a beauty blender if I need it. But it went on really well, especially with this primer, and it really just made my complexion look better. It's just a very nice natural finish, and it doesn't feel like I have to set it with anything immediately. And I'm gonna go in with a concealer. My under eyes are not super bad today, but if they were, I would go in with this orange concealer. If you guys ever wanna know if you have really dark purpley circles, using an orange concealer to get rid of that darkness is a great tip that I learned from a makeup artist. And I feel like this is a good option because it's so affordable. I have these. So I have a green one which counteracts redness, a yellow one that counteracts sallowness, or to highlight any of the dark areas you might get. And then there's also a really dark one that you can use for contouring, or if you're darker, the shade range is quite impressive for such an affordable cosmetics line. Today I'm gonna skip these and just focus on just a regular concealer because I don't really need to color correct too much. The texture of it is really good. It reminds me of a slightly thicker formula of the MAC Pro Longwear, which I love so much. And it comes in this brush, which is good if you're traveling, but I personally like to just use a beauty blender because it gets that nice finish. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I need to go in with a powder to settle it and set it so it doesn't budge, because I do have fine lines under my eyes, and that does make my concealers crease if I don't set it right away. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Powder High Definition Setting Powder. Really happy with the concealer. This concealer, honestly, I have to say I like it a little bit more than the MAC Pro Longwear immediately, because the MAC Pro Longwear can be very drying. Color is beautiful. The BB cream is looking really nice, and I really think the primer filled in any of my pores and smoothed out any of my fine lines and pores, and really let the BB cream settle nicely. I have this Pro Primer. I always have veins in my eyes, or little darkness, vein discoloration on my lid. So this is kind of cool. I'm gonna do that and pat it in. This LA Girl Nudes eyeshadow palette, and this looks a lot like the Urban Decay Naked 2, I think. Naked 2 or 3. So I'm gonna tightline my eyes with one of their eyeliners, and this is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. It is in the shade Brown. So then I'm going to use this like iridescent pearly shade, and this is in the shade Champagne. It's the same eyeliner, but I'm going to use it on my lower waterline to see if I can pop open my eyes a bit with this brighter color. So I'm going to try using this Fine Line Long Lasting Fine Tip Liquid Eyeliner pen from LA Girl. I have to be honest, I'm not crazy about this fine line liner because it's kind of hard to use. The pigmentation and the blackness of the liner is really good. I'm just not a fan of the applicator. I prefer a more flexible calligraphy type pen, and this is more of a definite felt tip marker type pen. I'm gonna move into this blush collection called Glow. These cheek palettes come with 2 blushes, 1 bronzer, and a highlight, which I think is quite a good deal. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer and apply that. So then I'm going to go in with the blush because that's typically what I use next. I'm going to try this more corally blush. I'm going to use the highlight now. But I am going to go in and just lightly dust everything with a little bit of the HD powder that they gave me. To buff in this blush to mix with the bronzer a little bit, but it really kind of just stuck. Okay, so I'm back. My mascara is now on. I just used the Benefit Roller Lash and my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. Everything is done except for the lips. I applied a little bit of lip liner, which was from MAC because I don't have an LA Girl lip liner, but I'm gonna go in with this in shades Dreamy. I love this gloss. It does take a little bit of time to apply. You want to apply the first layer, let it kind of dry, and then go in again to fill in some of the little gaps that's gonna happen. But you will have to do a little bit of work when you put it on, but once you put it on, it's good. It's not going anywhere. And as far as long-lasting pigment lipsticks, these are one of the most affordable and wearable options, I feel like, because they're not overly sticky, they're not overly drying, and they don't do anything super weird. Also, what I like as a tip is if your lips start to feel a little bit dry, just go in with a little balm throughout the day. Okay, the last thing I have to put on my face is the LA Girl Pro Setting High Definition Setting Spray Long Lasting Matte Finish. That is everything. I will do a check-in in a couple seconds for you guys, in a couple hours for me. See you real soon. Hey guys, it is 4:20 in the afternoon, and Hubs and I just did a Costco run, and it is gross. Do you know how hot it is?
95 according to this, but it feels hotter.
Yeah, it's 95 degrees, but it's like muggy and humid and sticky. So I just thought I would do a check-in so you guys can see the makeup outside. I was using natural light earlier, but I thought it'd be nice to see it like out in like the muggy, gross light that is happening right now because we don't really have a lot of sunlight. So I'm quite impressed, and I was looking up all the prices. Everything, like all those palettes, the cheek palettes and the eyeshadow palettes were $9. The face products were $7, the concealer was $5, the lipstick is $5. I was eating a lot too, and you can see it looks really nice. I put a little chapstick over it to rehydrate my lips, but I was eating a ton of samples, right? Yes. So I basically had lunch, or a late afternoon lunch and snack or meal at Costco, testing out all the samples, and then I just reapplied my lip balm, which is just a clear, fresh sugar lip balm, over it to rehydrate my lips and kind of make it look not so dry. But the lipstick is still there, my makeup is still there, it still looks good, and this is like super HD too because it's my vlogging camera, which is like crazy HD sharp. So you're gonna see like every pore. I'm really happy with the makeup. I'm so excited about like finding an affordable cosmetics line that's fun and like wearable. I wanted to just recap everything on my face. I'm really impressed. I love a lot more of these products than I anticipated liking, and I'm just really impressed. I think it looks really good. I've been out all day. It's been really muggy and hot and gross. I also fell asleep on the couch a little bit ago after dinner. I had pizza, I had a coffee, I ate and wiped my mouth, and then I just reapplied a little bit of lip balm over my lipstick. However, I haven't reapplied my lipstick whatsoever. Like, if you buy anything from LA Girl, I really think you guys need to try the matte flat finish pigment glosses because they do such an amazing job. It's $5, super affordable. I like them more than a lot of the higher end liquid lipsticks. The primer as well. The primer is a little pricey. I feel like it's $7, so it's still under $10, but you're only getting half a fluid ounce. So it's still affordable, but you're not getting a ton of product. But I really love how smooth the finish is by using this primer. I really feel like your skin feels smoother, fills in your pores, and it's really nice. I was really surprised at how much I love this Pro BB Cream. This Pro BB Cream was just phenomenal in my opinion, and it's $7 as well. You get 1 fluid ounce, a great buy if you're on a budget, and it's very wearable. It has no SPF, so you can wear it for photos, you can wear it every day, but make sure you wear an SPF for every day, and it's just a really good like overall coverage, color correcting kind of a balm. And this also does have a primer in it, so you don't necessarily need both products, but I do like both of these together. Now, the concealer everybody talks about here on YouTube, and I do think it's an amazing buy for $5. You're getting a great long-lasting concealer that isn't going to crease, isn't going to budge. It's not super thick, but it has a nice pigmentation, it blends beautifully, and it settles into your skin really nicely. I really like the powder as well. The powder is so finely milled. It's very messy, it gets everywhere, but I'm really impressed with this powder because it's so fine and smooth. It just blends and sets your makeup beautifully, and I always get like powder buildup around my drier areas, and this doesn't do that. I also am really impressed with the eyeshadow primer, and I just like that it was kind of able to get rid of any of that veins, and it created a nice base for my eyeshadows. Next thing I really love were these Glide On Gel Liners. These are amazing. I use the brown one and the champagne shade. I love this champagne shade. If you want to buy instead of buying a nude or a white, get this champagne shade to really brighten up your eyes on your lower waterline, and you can also use it to do your inner corners and tight line. I love this brown one. It reminds me of a very good high quality gel liner. It was very smooth to tight line my eyes, which is always difficult with pencil liner sometimes, and this was really creamy, very smooth, very long lasting because everything is still on my face. The eyeshadow palettes are $9, and I think for $9 this is a great drugstore priced dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed my little first impression face and brand kind of review. Don't forget to leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up to show your support. I really appreciate it. It also gives me like some feedback about whether or not you like these videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out some of my other videos in the cards attached on my video around my head, as well as they're linked in the description box below. I also have some coupon codes and discount links for some of my favorite products and subscription stuff in the description box below if you want to check that out. And you can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Periscope as well, all under SereinWu or Serene. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Bye!